Hello guys, what's going on? Back with another video. Today's a little bit different. We're trying out NFL Week 1 schedule predictions. This is for the first week of the 2024 NFL regular season, so let's get into it. We kick off Thursday, September 5th, 8:20, Ravens at Chiefs. I see the Ravens being able to upset the Chiefs here in the Week 1 matchup. I think the Ravens are honestly just a better football team, and it's going to be shown here, especially in Week 1. I think they just have a better football team overall. Chiefs, they have Patrick Mahomes. They have the greatest quarterback right now. But I think the Ravens get it done Week 1. Now, if we were talking about Week 13, Week 14, late season, I definitely see the Chiefs taking this one. But I think Patrick Mahomes isn't going to perform very good against this Ravens defense. And I also think Derrick Henry's just going to have a monstrous game. We really don't know what the Ravens are getting out of Derrick Henry. And you look at Lamar Jackson, there's such a dual threat. That offense is going to be so scary this year. I think it's going to be a close game, 27-24. Ravens take it. It's going to be a thriller. And then we got a Friday game, Packers versus the Eagles. I was about to say at the Eagles, but this match is in Brazil. It's going to be an interesting game. This game can really go either way. I think the Packers are going to take this game, though, because the Eagles did not play a majority of their offensive starters, so I think they're going to be rusty, and I just think the Packers are going to take this one. They played their starters, Philly didn't, and there's just going to be an obvious sign of some rust. Jalen Hurts is going to come back into this offense, new scheme, and you expect him to be sharp Week 1. That's just not going to happen, and it's the truth. Jordan Love, I expect some good things out of him this season. I think he's definitely top 10 as a quarterback after last season. A lot of people say he's overrated. I can agree to some extent. People do hype him up a lot, but I think he's definitely a great quarterback, and he'll show it this year with another great season. And I think they take this one 27-17. I don't think Philly's going to score a lot. I think it's going to be a rough one. Week 3, Steelers at Falcons. I have the Steelers beating the Atlanta Falcons. I could go on a lot about why I think Russell Wilson is a good fit for this offense, way better than Kenny Pickett. They could have Justin Fields as the starter right now, decide to roll with Kenny Pickett. Not Kenny. They decide to roll with Russell Wilson. I think it's a good move because regardless, if Russell Wilson doesn't perform up to standards, it's way easier benching someone that's older than starting Justin Fields Week 1. He doesn't perform up to standards the first couple of games, and then you bench him for an older quarterback. It doesn't seem right, If worst comes to worst, give Justin Fields that shot near the end of the season so they can evaluate him for next season. Falcons, on the other hand, I like their team. I like their offense. I like Kirk Cousins as their quarterback. I think they're not going to perform up to standards this first week. I think it's going to be a battle, but I think the Falcons are going to fall short. 31-24, Steelers take the victory. Going to be a high-scoring game. Cardinals at Bills. I have the Buffalo Bills definitely winning this one. Buffalo is a great football team. Cardinals are in that rebuild mode still. They had some great draft picks like Marvin Harrison Jr. He's going to be a really good receiver in the NFL. Kyler Murray has a number one weapon, but it's going to be hard to beat this Buffalo Bills offense and defense. They have a great defense year in and year out. Strong defense, good tacklers. Offensive side of the ball, You got Josh Allen, and it's always hard beating Josh Allen, no matter the circumstances, no matter the team. And I just think the Bills have the upper hand here, especially early in the season. I don't think the Cardinals really face a chance here, and I see the Bills winning this one 35-14. Titans at Bears. I have the Titans taking this one in week 1. They're playing away, but I don't think Caleb Williams is going to perform very well his first game as a quarterback in the NFL. A lot of people hype him up as a very great quarterback, but he hasn't played a snap in the NFL yet. And I just want people to realize that you can be a superstar in college. We've seen that before. And you can amount to nothing in the NFL. So I just want everyone to keep that with a grain of salt. I know he's a generational prospect, whatever the case may be, but the guy's got an ego, and if he slumps and that ego gets to him, you're going to see a quarterback that turns into a Zach Wilson. I promise you that. I don't want y'all to be upset if that does happen. So I think the Bears are going to be a good team this year. Don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to say they're not going to be a good team. I just want to say, Caleb Williams, don't be too high on expectations until he's got some games under his belt. So I got the Titans winning this one. I think Caleb Williams is going to have a mediocre game. I think this Titans offense is going to take over. I think Will Levis is really going to shock some people. I think they got to give him an opportunity to shine. They got a good offense. They got a great defense. Give me the Titans, 27-14. Patriots at Bengals. I'm going to take the Bengals here. Patriots, they're still a rebuilding team. They're still in rebuild mode. There's no doubt about it. They've always been in rebuild mode for the past couple of years after losing Bill Belichick. I mean, even before then, Bill Belichick, after losing Tom Brady, he really couldn't control this football team. It was really a struggle for him to find success. So I think they got something good in the new coach, Jared Mayo, but it's going to take some time. I don't think they got it right away. I don't think success happens right away, and that's just the truth of things. And the Bengals are a proven playoff team time in time out. When Joe Burrow's healthy, they play great. I think the Bengals win this one. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I actually think this game is going to be closer than the others, but you're going to get a little taste of the Bengals playoffs again. I think they're going to be a playoff football team this year. They missed it last year, but I think this team's going to be right back in it. Joe Burrow just needed to stay healthy. I think he has a healthy season this year, and I think he's in the MVP race. So give me the Bengals 27-14. Actually, not. Scrap that. I just said that for the last one. Give me the Bengals 24-17. Closer game. Texans at Colts. Give me the Colts here. And here's why. I like the Texans. I'm very high on the Texans. I actually have them as a Super Bowl contender this year. I love CJ Stroud. I love their offense. They got a good team. They got a good coach. I just like Shane Steichen and Anthony Richardson better, just because people doubt Anthony Richardson because of his preseason this year, but I think he's going to exceed expectations. And Shane Steichen is a very good head coach, and he is just a master game plan. I don't even know how to explain it. He's just great at what he does. He knows how to call plays. He reads stuff that coaches miss. It's insane. Look at what he did for Philadelphia, and look at what happened when he left. I mean, that shows you right there. Look at Jalen Hurts' stats compared to 2023. It's insane what he did for Philly in just a short amount of time. And he's going to do the same thing with the Indianapolis Colts. You know, they're always going to have a successful offense. He's an offensive-minded coach. And I think the Colts are going to perform. I think they win this game. And I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. 34-27. Jaguars at Dolphins. I'm gonna take the Dolphins here. Jaguars, they missed the playoffs last year. Doug Pearson struggled to get these guys to regroup last year and really have a good season. They missed it just by a game. Doug Pearson's on the hot seat this year, but I just don't expect the Jaguars to win this game week 1. I think the Dolphins really will take over. I think Tua is playing with some anger, and I think Tyreek Hill is going to have a monstrous day on this Jaguars defense. I expect the Dolphins to win this game, and I think they're going to blow them out, actually. I'm saying 42-14. It's going to be a crazy game. Panthers at Saints at 1 p.m. I'm going to take the Panthers here in an upset, actually, over the Saints. I don't like Derek Carr as a quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. I think it was a terrible decision. I just don't think he fits. I don't think he fits the Saints offense as a quarterback. It doesn't feel right to me. I don't know. You could see it last year. He didn't really perform up to standards, and I think Bryce Young is gonna have a better season than last year. I expect the Panthers to win this game. Give me the Panthers. Close game. I'm gonna say 20-17. Panthers win. Vikings at Giants. I'm gonna take the Vikings here. I think J.J. McCarthy shocked some people his first week. If he's even playing, I actually don't know. I think he may have gotten injured. Let me check on that real quick. Never mind. Yep, okay, so never mind. Well, that just changes everything. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to still go with the Vikings. I think Sam Darnold could lead the Vikings to a victory. He has Justin Jefferson, I should say. And I just think the Giants are a rough team. And they've been a rough team for a while. And I don't think they're going to find success this year. I still think they got another year of rebuilding, and then I think they're going to finally find their success they've been looking for. Raiders at Chargers. I'm going to go with the Chargers here. I think the Raiders are a rough team, just like the Giants. You know, they've been at the bottom of the NFL the last couple of years. I think they went 8-9 though last season, so not too bad, but they've just been they haven't had a real great roster, and they've been missing a good quarterback. You know, Derek Carr was starting to slowly deteriorate towards the end of his career, or should I say the last couple years, and he just wasn't a great quarterback to lead these Raiders to the playoffs or even win a playoff game. So give me the Chargers. I like Jim Harbaugh. And I like Justin Herbert, and I think this offense is really going to do some damage. So, 31-20. Broncos at Seahawks. Give me the Broncos. I think Bo Nix is gonna have a good game. I think I'm high on Bo Nix. I talked about it in a video previously. You can go check it out if you want. I think Bo Nix is gonna be a great quarterback in the league. And I think he's going to shock a lot of people around the league. Bo Nix, he's going to be a superstar one day. You saw it in the preseason. Look how he played. You know, some quarterbacks, some guys can just come in and just play in the NFL. You know, look at Patrick Mahomes. He wasn't picked till the 15th pick. You know, who would have thought he would have been who he is right now? You know, some guys, they just got talent. And you got to give these guys opportunities. You can't just write them off the books without even seeing them play a snap. Give me the Broncos 27-20. Cowboys at Browns. You know, as much as I'm not a fan of the Cowboys, I will pick the Cowboys 100%. Deshaun Watson is not a good quarterback, and the Cowboys have a way better roster than the Cleveland Browns. Browns are good on paper, but can they play together? Absolutely not. They've proven time and time again that they're not there yet, and Deshaun Watson is the main reason why they aren't successful. Give me the Cowboys 34-10. I think they're gonna beat them pretty bad. Commanders at Buccaneers. Give me the Buccaneers. I've said in previous videos, I don't think the Commanders are a great football team. I don't think Jane Daniels is going to have a great rookie season. You know, I think he has the opportunity to have a great career in the NFL. I just don't expect him to take that jump right in the rookie season. I think it takes him a season to learn things. And Todd Bowles is just a great defensive-minded coach. He's going to bring the pressure on the quarterback right away, and he's going to make him struggle. Give me the Buccaneers. I think a low-scoring game. I'm going to go 14-7. Rams at Lions. I'm going to take the Lions here. I like the Lions team. They kept their offensive coordinator. They got Dan Campbell still. They got a good offense. They got a good defense. And they were just in the championship game last year. Give me the Lions. I'm going to go 27-24. Jets at 49ers. You know, Jets, they look good on paper. Aaron Rodgers. But who's to say Aaron Rodgers doesn't struggle coming back? I think he has a bad first game, you know. I don't think he performs up to everyone's standards that they're expecting. And I think this 49ers defense really dismantles this Jets offense. Give me the 49ers 31-9. That's my bold prediction of all of them. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I enjoy making these types of videos, so if you want me to keep doing it, let me know in the comments. Thank y'all for all the support. Please leave a like and subscribe if y'all want. I'm out. Peace.